Go, Donnie! Go, Donnie!
Let's go! Get it! Get it! Get it!
No!
Back
Go,
down!
big foot!
Come on!
Let's
The bucket pull contest is here, and the students of the 8th class of elite linemen are about to battle for a championship. Colton Witt here alongside Randy Annunziata, and the bucket pull competition at Elite has become a beloved tradition, and today we bring it to you with the biggest class yet. 10 of the 25 students that we have in this class will compete in this event, but what's noteworthy this time is that it features the 5 best bucket pull competitors from each of our 2 pole circles. And what we're expecting to show you today are 2 groups gunning to outdo the other. Now, regardless of which circle does best, we will have a champion, and it will be the individual that can pull up and let down 50 pounds of dirt the fastest. Now, Randy, you've seen these guys perform in a lot of different situations, areas in their training. With all of that being said, what do you expect from them in this event today?
Well, it's going to be kind of hard to really tell who's going to be the top contender. You look at the one that's most physically fit, but that's not always the case. What we've got here, folks, is a lot of hand-eye coordination, and it comes down to really a good grip. If you've got a good grip, along with the hand and eye coordination, you're going to excel in this. So really, it's got to do with some strength, but a lot to do with the hand-eye coordination along with grip. And I think it's going to be interesting to see who does it this time. We've got some really strong young men here, and right now, I wouldn't put a bet on who's going to win or who's going to lose. I think it's all going to be fairly close.
All right, let's do it. Okay, our first student is Will Lumpkin.
Will Lumpkin, nicknamed Shipwreck, from Dawson, Alabama, age 19. Worked on a farm in construction, loves to hunt, said to be one of the funniest people in the class. That is true, folks. He is funny, but he's also a shipwreck. Everything he touches just falls apart. He's always into something, but yet he keeps on moving. Just like the ghost ship out in the ocean. Here today, gone tomorrow, but it's always around. A good guy. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah. And he's going to be the first one here. He's actually a part of the pole circle of these guys that are standing on the left. So he's reaching out, getting ready, begins to pull. He's got a really good pace. He's halfway there, stumbles, almost to the top, and they're around 7, coming down. He's got to get it down quick, almost there, and 12-12.
That wasn't a bad time, folks, but he slipped going up, and he slipped coming down, and it's a matter of seconds, and I think this is going to cost him. A good job, but I don't see it as a first place.
All right, well, next up, it's Colby Robinson.
Nicknamed Donnie, from Rockwood, Tennessee, age 20. He's got a nickname Donnie because he looks like Donnie Baker, the comedian. He also acts like Donnie Baker, the comedian, because he is the class clown. He says he can weld, and he was an all-state athlete. Looking at him, folks, I think he's lying somewhere. I'll let you be the judge of that. I'd say that he's a possible contender in his own mind, but I think physically out here, he's just another chunk in the bunch. Yes, folks, I don't think he's going to make it.
We'll see. We'll see. And Donnie's a part of the pole circle represented on the right. They call themselves Shane's Circle for Shane, our instructor. And Colby's going to get going now. He's pulling. That's a good pace he's got going there. He's almost to the top. He got there in a hurry. 6 seconds, he's coming down. 8, almost there. Might have got stumbled a little. And 11.5. That's a great time.
Yeah, it's a great time, but I'm still used to seeing times in the 8, 9, and 10. So I say that Big Boy, the class clown, is going to be in the outer circle today of the winners. Yes, folks, the outer circle.
All right, well, next is one of our big guys, Brandon Myers.
Brandon Myers, nicknamed Bodine. I think it's short for Jethro Bodine from the Beverly Hillbillies. Yes, this guy's like 6'5". He's been a firefighter and he enjoys golf. Right now he owns his own landscape mowing business. He stays busy. He's a good all-around guy. Easy to get along with, easy to talk to if you're standing on a step ladder. And they're right next to him because he's way up there, folks. I think he's going to do a good job. But again, I think he's going to be in the outer circle, standing next to Donnie the comedian.
So you don't have high expectations for these guys so far?
I don't know. From what I've seen climbing, no.
And here he goes. He's already beginning to pull now. Stumbles a little, really does it twice, stumbles a third time, and he's almost to the top. And around 9 seconds coming down now. And he's about halfway and gets there around 14:06.
Like I told you, folks, the most outer circle today. He's a big guy, but he forgot to eat his Wheaties when he came to work today, and it proves it right here. He's big and tall, but he's small and lean.
All right, well, now we have Drew Woodward.
Drew Woodward, nicknamed Eyebrows, from Ringgold, Georgia, age 21. You know, folks, I walked up to Drew one day and I said, son, what's wrong with your face? Because you don't look right. And then it dawned on me, no eyebrows. Yes, folks, he didn't have any eyebrows. What should I say? He doesn't have hair either. But the eyebrows, they were there. They were so thin and so light that you couldn't see them. And he kind of looked like the Martian. Drew's worked at Home Depot. He said he lost his hair by the 10th grade. Does not accept invitations, whatever that means. Well, he definitely won't get an invitation back here because he's not going to win today. He's just like the rest of them, all flex and no dough. We'll see what he does.
All right, well, let's see what happens. And he is reaching out. I think he's about to get pulling here. Looks over at his guys and sticks that arm out and begins to pull. He got off to a really strong pace. He stumbles a little, but he's still moving quick. Gets there to the top, coming down. He needs to come down quick. He is coming down quick. And 10:19. That's a great time from him.
10:19 is a great 9, but I'm still expecting to see one or two of these
under 10.
Under 10, between 8, high 8s and 9. So I say he's in the outer circle, not the very most outer circle that the others were in, but he's in the outer circle.
All right, well, this time it's Will Ryle.
Will Ryle, nicknamed Wild Bill. I really don't know why they call him Wild Bill. He's from Rome, Georgia, age 19. I'd call him more like Cupcake because he's quiet and soft and he just kind of moves around. So I have no idea why they call him Wild Bill.
He's a pretty cool guy, though.
I guess he's pretty cool. He's built wood chippers and knives. He likes to fish for catfish. And they say he's a great barber. He's given 1 or 2 students a haircut. Hey, folks, if you need a haircut, give him a call. I'm sure he'll work cheap.
All right. And Wild Bill's getting ready now. He reaches out real good in a good position and begins to pull. He stumbled a little, but he's got a good pace. He's getting up there pretty well. Almost there, almost to the top. He's there. Around 7 seconds. Coming down now. Got down in a hurry. 11:16.
That really isn't a bad time, folks, for a little guy. I didn't expect him to really rank up there. He's consistent.
All right, well, now it's time for Tyler Napier.
Tyler Napier, nicknamed Big Arm, from Tazewell, Tennessee, age 20. He had his own electrical business. He placed 4th at the Tennessee State Arm Wrestling Championship. Folks, that's why we call him Big Arm, because he's strong. He's been a car detailer. I guess that's how he got his strength. Wax on, wax off. That's about all he's good for, folks. When you ask him a question about electricity, he just stares at you like a deer looking into the headlights. Kind of lost. Let's see what he can do. I think he's going to be a contender.
Yeah, he's strong. He's really strong. And he reaches out pretty far. He's in a real good position, I would say. Kind of leaning a little, but he begins to pull, and he's pulling really quick, but he got stumbled there. That might have hurt him. He gets almost to the top, gets there now around 6. He's got to come down quick. He might be stumbling coming down and gets there around 11:66.
This kind of surprised me, folks, because he's an arm wrestler, and as being an arm wrestler, you should have a good grip. So I say today his grip kind of failed him. It didn't show up with the rest of them, which is typical. They stay out all night hooping and hollering, and they show up for the competition in the morning, and they just don't produce.
All right, well now it's time for Reed Hughes.
Reed Hughes, nickname Cole. I think he's more like Tarzan. This guy here, he doesn't surprise me. I think he could win it, but he'd have to show up. He's kind of laid back. We call him Tarzan. Sometimes I add Tarzan the man bun. Yes, folks, he loves his man bun. Kind of shocked me when he walked in with it, with his little scrunchie wrapped around it. It looked kind of cute, kind of soft. But then again, I guess there's a feminine side to everybody. Let's see what he can do. He worked at Sports Clay Palace, loves to lift weights, and will go double or nothing at everything. So let's see.
Reed gets in I'd say a better position than Big Arm did, and he begins to pull. But he did stumble there, and he's moving well now. Stumbles again, almost to the top. Yeah, he's stumbling a decent amount. He's coming down now. It's over 10, over 11, and he's going to end up with a time of 13:59.
Yes, folks, just what I thought. Big locomotive coming down the tracks with no steam behind it. Excuse me. That's what he did. He did his best at 13:5.
And here's a guy from Randy's neck of the woods, Tyler Yarnes.
Tyler Yarnes, nickname Yarnsy, from Olean, New York. So far upstate, they're honorary Canadians. He's age 27. He served in the United States Air Force. Thank you for your service. He's been to 12 different European countries, kicked out of all of them and sent back home. He's played curling. Yes, folks, he's very good at curling. I heard especially the 12-ounce kind. But that's another story for another day. Let's go ahead and see what he can do.
All right. Tyler is getting in his position now, and Tyler should do well in this. He did pretty well in the first go. We'll see how he does here. Tyler's leaning out, grabs a hold, gives it a little tug, and he's about to begin, I think. And here he goes. Pretty violent on those pulls. But got stumbled almost there. He got up there really quick, but he's getting a little tangled coming down. Stumbled 11.81.
11.81. That's not a bad time, but I didn't think he would make it either, folks. He's very determined to do what he can do, but it just wasn't enough for today's show. He's still in that outer circle with the rest of the clowns.
All right, guys, we got our big dog, Daniel Tripplett.
Daniel Tripplett, nickname Bigfoot, from Athens, Tennessee. He's 25 years old. He is 6'5" and wears a size 17 boot. Played junior college baseball because he definitely can't throw a basketball. Has no stamina, hardly can get up a pole most days. I don't think he has the upper strength or the drive to pull that bucket up, let alone let it down, folks. The big guy is the big train coming down the tracks with no smoke out of the staff. Let's see if he can surprise me. Bring it on, Daniel.
All right, let's see if he can surprise Randy. I mean, he's got the strength. I mean, I think, you know.
He might surprise us. He's got the strength. He just hasn't found what pocket he keeps it in, folks.
All right. He spits on them hands and gets ready, begins to pull. Oh, he's moving quick. He's getting some good distance at the top, coming down, and he's going to hit the ground 9:34.
Well, he surprised me, folks. It really wasn't the strength. His arms are 7 feet long. So if you look at the pull, he's just got to pull it 5 times up, let it come down 5 times, and he's done. So I say he had an advantage, but we'll give it to him. 9:30, awesome time. That puts him up top.
All right, so we've got a high bar to beat at 9:34. Let's see if Justin Stoud can beat it.
Justin Stoud, nickname, we don't know. We haven't given him one. He hasn't earned a nickname. He's low-key from Macon, Georgia. He's 23 years old. He's worked in construction. He can snowboard. and he played college baseball. He's an all-around athlete, folks, in good shape, very well mannered. I like this guy. Right now, I'm going to give him my vote as #1 overall. Let's see if we can live up to it.
All right, and Justin, like I said, competitive guy, athlete. Let's see how he does. He's in a really, I would say, a really good position. He's reaching out really far.
Come on, Justin.
And he's tugging on that rope. Now, Justin is pulling for these guys, obviously, on the right. It's really, this has come down between 2 pole circles. And so far, really what you've seen is the guys from the pole circle, Shane's circle on the right, have won 3 and lost 1. And this will be the last one, even though they've really got the total as far as what they need to be the better pole circle, I would say. But we're going to see what happens here if they can get a champion. And Justin is pulling up now. He's almost to the top in like 4 seconds. He's coming down. He's got to get in a hurry. And 8:63, he won it.
Yes, folks, he won it. He did it. Confidence, that's all it took. Confidence. Walk away, clowns. Walk away. You didn't win it, your teammate did. He made you look good. You know what, folks? We're proud of this guy. He showed everybody that determination and skill in hand over hand, eye coordination is what did it. Yes, folks, we're proud.
And now let's look at the leaderboard, and we start here at the back. Brandon Myers, 1406. Reed Hughes, 1359. Will Lumpkin in 8th place, 1212. Tyler Yarnes, 1181. And Tyler Napier, 1166. I mean, really some decent times in that front end of the leaderboard. Wasn't too bad. And now let's look at the top 5. The guys rounding out the top 5. Donnie Baker, Colby Robinson, 11.5. A good time for him. Will Ryle, 11.16. Wild Bill did good there. Drew Woodward, 10.19. Daniel Tripplett, Bigfoot, 9.34. And, of course, who we just saw get the championship there, Justin Stoud at 8.63.
Awesome job, folks. Awesome job. It just shows there's a lot of competitiveness in our group. And they get out there, they work hard, they train hard, and they have a good time. So my hat's off to all of them. Great job.
All right, well, we just want to thank everybody for tuning into this and watching our guys compete in this bucket pool competition. So for myself, Colton Witt alongside Randy Annunziata, thanks for watching. Join us next time, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. Be sure to check us out in all our other videos and please subscribe below.